Hello, fellow mortals. Welcome back to the Forge. I hope all is well in your realm. We are back on episode 2. I don't know what the title of this one is going to be. We're just going to make that visible for now.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
I did change the depth of field setting in the visual graphic settings. I don't see difference yet.
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Oh, lordy.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
Yeah.
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
Oh, she's learning all about our family.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and Commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they are your family as well.
That's nice.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
Oh, okay.
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Alrighty then. Anna and Eridor join your forces. Oh, I got 6 party members now. Lovely. It's a good party size to begin with. Anna's aptitudes in battle. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Conceals herself from enemy eyes. So yeah, she's like a rogue. And Eridor shields allies with superb defense capabilities. Draws enemies' attacks. Counterattacks with a dealt physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Everyone's got their own little niche role so far.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regnant for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney!
Tournament arc.
Ah, my blood's already rushing. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
So the Dawnspear is from Ace Frost.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Who is Lord
Indeed.
Simon?
Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in
His
the
house.
tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Yeah.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Something's going down in that tournament arc. I tells ya. I tells ya. All right, let's zoom out again. Anything we need to address before taking on? Let's go. Hey, Farter.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
She's the nice girl.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh ho, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
I like the Celtic knot on the floor. This is my kind of house.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king.
So, pink hair people are like of a prostitute class or a escort kind of class of people? We'll see.
If the aim
Concubine,
was to forge the
mean a
strongest
few
bond
things.
we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just
Marcus
so,
here.
yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
Ow, no nibbles.
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
It's okay, sweetheart.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
Uh-oh.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day,
Marbles.
I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford.
Okay.
You will
Stick your claws
serve in
out of
my
me.
stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very
And who are
well.
they?
Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Indeed. Young Hawk Soars completes. Ed. Completed. I am gonna work on my reading skills. I don't read so good.
Years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land.
Good for them.
United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Ch2 to arms, brave warriors.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
Great. Go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Ooh,
Indeed.
see him, yeah.
He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels.
A lot of
As a
world building
fellow scholar
so
of
far.
sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
To the tournament, please.
He should have
I wanna see the
arrived
tournament.
right now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
My goodness, girls. Stomping and stomping. Lord Dragon. Could be anywhere. I suppose it's good opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases. In addition to story, scenes, and battles, there will always be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms, and terrain features that may serve you in battle, and more. Okay, so whenever we're going to explore, it's kind of a foreshadowing for when there's going to be a battle. Okay, so we do need the analog sticks to move. Alright. Anything up here? Up at the stairs? Oh, I can go to people's houses. Could I loot them? Can I loot some houses? Oh, I love it. The Octopath style dioramas for the houses. Love it. Okay, that's a nice touch. So the map is kind of limited. Just beyond the wall, it's just the generic world map. I guess we're just kind of zoomed in here. So let's go in a couple houses. Oh, I see something shiny. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8. You will find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Probably save them all at the end and read them. Something shiny. Recovery pellets. I kind of like this exploration phase. Not gonna lie. I doubt the inside of the houses will come into play. Is that just a shield? Yeah, just a shield. Getting some healing items. I did use 300 coin. Alright, let's talk to this last here. We're playing hide and seek till Dark comes home. I need to find a place to hide in quick. Okay. Yeah, let's do the middle one. I have no idea what the consequences are going to be of these decisions. Talk to my lady. Just like him galloping off with a nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose there is a chance to become acquainted with a future home now. Would you describe your town, Sir Noah? Yeah, let's do the top one. I haven't known Eredor for long, but these words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of this book, as I've done regret little relishing since I arrived. You needn't push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolford myself. Thank you, Sir Noah. I very much look forward to that. You have given me much to consider. One more shiny right here. Is there anything? Oh, I can. How horizontal can I get? out. Yes, I can. Okay, I think that's enough exploring for now. How do I end the phase again? Conclude exploration. Plus. Banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragan and I had best not arrive late. We haven't found him yet. Yeah, we haven't yet. At the banquet.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply
wound,
anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
I don't know.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
Okay.
This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
Of course they are.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
I am worried that there's going to be different endings, and I'm going to get a bad ending from the choices I make.
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise.
Of course not.
No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Seems like salt is kind of a very strange resource to base a country or province around.
All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
Like maybe if it was spices in general.
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, The word of the goddess,
Like India during
as
the
conveyed
colonial
to us
times,
from the
they
lips
just had
of the
a vast
Hierophant,
array of salt
is
of
absolute.
spices that most
But
of the world
perhaps
couldn't
this
even
joint
fathom.
mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
All right, more of a feel for the politics. Anything else? We got a green icon here, and Whitehorn Castle. We see more of that tournament arc.
Father spoke not a single word to me today.
Oh no.
Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Life's hard,
Please,
sweetheart.
sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Projecting, are you?
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind. Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Franny's kind of
Oh, stop this fighting
bitter.
at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
He's got tyrannical tendencies, that's for sure.
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Tourney on the morrow. I love the Old English.
Brother!
People didn't like it in Octopath. I loved it. I started with Hannett as my first character. And her and her mentor were all Old English. I think all the village people spoke in Old English as well. The Hunter village. Is this the Dawn Spear from the demo?
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
Nope, I don't think so. Oh, this is Sir Maxwell.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Alrighty.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
What are you insinuating, Mr. Maxwell? A little bit of patricide. Nothing there. A lot of dialogue. A lot of dialogue. Let's get to a battle, please.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity in kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Oh dear.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
Hear, hear.
And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
All right. As a first step towards true harmony among our three nations, I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if I cannot say I share it.
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
I think he's gonna do something reckless.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see!
Oh, you're cut off.
And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Yep, you're cut off.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just lie.
Yeah, it's a good spot right there.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Yes,
of course, my Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Take a look at the cemetery. What does Benedict have to say?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors.
Is that the
As
lady
do
of
I.
the house?
For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Oh, there he goes. Not sure why this doesn't continue. There's no other objectives on the map. Oh, he's still kicking?
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolfort.
My son, listen well. A lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart. To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolfort, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I.
Good boy.
For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The ring?
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
It's a three-way scale.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies. They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead.
Neat.
Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
Yes, sir.
We await your orders, my lord.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
For House Wolfort!
For Frodo! Oh, House Wolfort. Sorry. Just used to shouting for Frodo. For Frodo!
And so the stewardship of House Wolfort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolfort, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolforts set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolfort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Serenoa of House Wolfort, the crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Are they in a
Must
couple?
you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Serenoa Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done,
sassy bunch,
Frederica.
aren't they?
I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Ooh.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Smithy is now available at the encampments. Anything else? Can I please have a battle? Just a little bit, please. It's been 53 minutes. We have yet to have another battle. I like the world building, but we need to change up the pace a bit.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian Mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
You're here. Huzzah!
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
One thing I wish they did have is when NPCs are talking, I want like a little character portrait, like the watercolor style. It's one thing missing.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Oh, he is the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Challenge.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Yawn.
Hear, hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
See some dorky over there.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa. Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
This music makes me feel like I'm on a game show from the 70s.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him talking that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries. Like, I don't know what the consequences are. Like, do I need to balance out my choices? Should I invest all in one of the choices, like the top, middle, or bottom? Blind playthrough.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolfort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolfort.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Yes, sir. Roland and Huette joined your forces. So we got the Mount Spear and the Rogue melee warrior with range. Strike foes 2 squares in front of him with a spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. Oh, she's the Falcon mount. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater the range. I am really looking forward to experimenting with her. That sounds really kinky. Didn't mean for it to sound like that, but I like it. My best greet our guests. It would also give me a chance to take the measure of my soon-to-be opponents. Gila. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Do you have a stratagem in mind for the tourney? It may be a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win. Our house fights with honor. There shall be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handle yourselves admirably when we bandits attacked. I expect your match will be key to our victory. Yeah, I like it. Is that so, my lord? To tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response. But thank you for the flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. I have faith in all my allies. Else we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not so nervous as I was a moment before. I shall do my best to answer your ever expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy to fight alongside you. Now let's grab some food. Yeah, I'm really digging the music. Let's talk to Benedict. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a simple question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? It's a chance for our three nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. That means to remind people of the House of Wolford's legacy. I like that one. It may appear to be a mere entertainment, but our reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it will be noted in all tents. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Just so, my lord, each nation will show their strength and take measure of others in turn. It will also be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very good. Shall be the first many tests come, I am aware. So swiftly. Any shiny goodies over here? It's a little cat. Little shinies. I think that is it. Tournament arc. Might be our first bingo square. An hour and 2 minutes, no battle. But cow! Okay, anything else we can do before? Nada. Just gonna double check to see if there's any micromanagement that we need to do. Materials, accessories, minerals. Yeah, nothing we really need right now. Oh, Huette looks really cool. She looks like so much like Hannah. Oh, and that's Anna looks like Therion from Octopath. Okay. I'm loving the character designs. Yeah, nothing really we can do yet. Let's do a quick little save here. There you are. We're going to have our first battle.
The combatants have arrived, and the stage has been set. Let us introduce the champions who will fight for the glory of their nation.
Pick me, my lord.
Fighting for the honor of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, General Avlora. Fighting for the honor of the holy state of Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshal. fighting for the honor of the Kingdom of Glenbrook, House Wolfort. And last but not least, the victor of our previous tourney, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear.
This is gonna be like a free-for-all.
The Wolfort Lordling is here in his father's stead, I see.
Lord Simone's heroics on the battlefield are the stuff of legend. A pity I couldn't match swords with him today.
You will match swords with me. I promise to make it every bit as exhilarating as Father would.
You have his spirit, if nothing else.
Indeed. I look forward to crossing swords with you.
The combatants have assembled. Now, let the battles begin.
You're here.
I shall announce our first pairing as chosen by lots. Minister Exham and Lord Wolfort, make ready for combat.
You got it. It's gonna be like a 4v4. Nope. During battle preparation, you can serve at the battlefield. Place units and even return to the encampment. Okay. Weather. Okay, there's weather effects. Wind is breezy. Decimate enemy forces. Decimate. So far, everything's pretty straightforward. And it's pretty much an open battlefield right here. I kind of want to put Erador front and center to get some aggro on him. Yeah, I think this will be... I like it right here. Commence battle. Finally, an hour and 7 minutes in, finally got our battle for Chapter 2. I wonder if the main battles will be like divvied up into chapters or whatnot. The battle begins.
Be gentle, my lords. I'm not as strapping as once I was.
I expect no quarter from you, Prince Roland.
Then we shall make none.
Mistake. Oops.
Now, let us show the realm the mettle of the new generation.
For honor and glory!
Your orders?
Okay, so she can move twice. So, let's move in. Can she even... Why is it grayed out? I don't get it. Okay, well... I don't know why her only attack is grayed out.
For victory!
When choosing command, the word weak will appear over enemy units that are susceptible to it, while resistance will appear over those who are not. Gain the upper hand in battle by exploiting enemy weaknesses. Okay, so who is weak? I don't know why my moves are grayed out.
Shall we begin?
Maybe they're only legible when...
For the honor of House Wolfort.
want them to come to me first.
I shall try my level best. All for victory.
You have my thanks.
Come at me! Show me what you're made of.
Okay.
Maybe next time.
Throw a knife.
Now then.
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
Might as well keep the top
My
off.
utmost thanks.
Hope she gets some buffs or something like that.
Allow me. With the powers in me. For a better world.
Leveled up, sweet. This is a pretty generic open battlefield.
Your orders?
Okay, so there's no friendly fire with magic. That's good to know.
Just die already!
Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's just kill him.
Have another!
Certain maneuvers will reward you with kudos, which can be traded for valuable items at the encampment sundry shop. Sundry shop is not available in the early stages of the story.
For victory! You don't stand a chance!
Double thrust. Sounds like my Friday night.
Realize the gulf between our skills. It ends here.
Oh, he's got a debuff on his attacks.
The situation is grim.
Okay, who should I go for? First, let's see who's going next. Okay, so I can get heals off on him.
The hunt is on.
See what she can do. Oh no! Fuck! Oh, damn it! Just wasted a turn. How come she didn't get to go
I
twice?
shall try my level best.
You've left yourself open! Ha-ha!
Cool heads shall prevail. Your hands are good.
This will help. Good try.
He's got good agility.
How shall I destroy you?
I don't know. Am I hanging out back there?
You won't beat me!
facing.
Gotcha!
I will end this.
Okay, let's get a spicy torch going. Or should I go here? At least
With the powers in me.
take out at least one guy.
I will end this.
Did she get hit yet? Why are they all aggroing her?
Here I come.
Okay. So definitely not waste a turn on her again. Who's looking low? Cool.
Darkness engulfs you.
Ow. Blindness.
My turn.
Can we get a double going here? Yeah, we can get a double.
My lance strikes true.
When a wolf is cornered. Can you just steal my thing? How dare you? Just trying to land
Wait your
again.
turn, you brute. That hit the
Follow
mark.
my lead.
Careful.
I see a path to victory.
Let's try to get rid of some of these ruffians first. It's gonna do more damage to this guy.
You're wide open! Gotcha!
Oh, not looking good there.
To battle, I suppose.
Oh, he's gonna get locked in. Damn it. Damn it.
I shall do what I can.
Yeah, you need to heal the bejesus out of him.
Be at ease.
Thank you. I've been waiting for this. You're done.
I love moving after.
Let me show you what I've learned.
So good. Okay. I can get a really good. Oh, she's only got one attack point. Dang it. Should at least smack him with the. Toll of fire. Oh, let's try healing. Can I use items on somebody else?
For you.
Awesome. I like it.
Realize the gulf between our skills. Your lifeblood shall paint my soul.
Okay, so I'm worried he's gonna go down this
Your
turn.
orders?
So what do I have? So she's going next. think I'm okay for now. He can go down next.
It's over.
I'll take this. This will prove useful.
Throw poison, okay.
Here I come.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Oh, I got him.
Sheer go.
Oh, I'm locked in. Yeah, we got a full heal.
I'll try this. For my kingdom! To work then! From where shall we strike?
Guess who's going next? %. Let's get a double on him.
What have we here? I've gained new strength.
Suit stance.
You fight admirably, but you will not claim victory so easily.
The numbers are few, but they are fierce. Stay focused and drive them back.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Oh, if he levels up, he gets all his health back. I wish more games would do this. Awesome. Just awesome. Okay.
Sloppy. Leave it to me.
Tomorrow is a new day.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Okay, we're looking good now.
Thank you. Ouch! Close, but not quite.
Good. Good
Shall
dodge.
we begin?
I'll cut you down. Yes.
I fight for peace.
Yes.
We'll get a triple here.
2 ashes.
You won't beat me. Look at me learning.
Your orders?
Okay, we can get a bunch of attacks right here.
You brute!
Victory is within reach.
Did you see that?
Allow me. Victory
Leave it
is
to me.
within reach.
Love it.
Yes.
I get XP for both of them too.
Charge.
Love it. Okay. I don't know if to defeat everyone or just him. And so we're gonna attack him. Why can't... There we go. Ow!
You've left yourself open.
Here I come. Darkness engulfs you. Together.
Sweet.
Goddess, I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exhale. This trifling tourney will bring Hyzant neither riches nor glory.
The goddess works in myriad ways, Minister Sorsley. You would do well to keep your eyes attuned.
Forward.
Okay, who's going next? I think I can take him out this turn.
We win.
Brute!
Sound strike. Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
My apologies.
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
Much appreciated.
Fool! By her grace!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Oh, she's only got, what's her range for that? No. Has to be right up. Right up close.
You've left yourself open.
For a better world.
We had lots of experience.
I will end this.
Oh, will you now, Anna?
You
Damn it!
won't beat me!
I clicked the wrong button again.
Time to die!
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
Charge! You don't stand a chance.
Oh, I guess I could have gone behind one of my other units.
Here I come.
Yeah, let's try this.
Yeah!
Hello,
Victory is ours.
Ah, my old wounds flare up again. I can fight no further.
All right. So healing once you level up is a big, big deal. HP ring, cool.
To think they'd get the better of us.
Your father taught you well. You wield that greatsword with skill beyond your years. Well fought. The day is yours.
Victory goes to House Wolford! Our next bout shall be between General Avlora and Sir Maxwell. May glory go to the victor.
Indeed.
Stand back. This one is mine.
Very well. I accept your challenge. Whoever taught you, they taught you well. Though something tells me you surpassed your teacher long ago. Your defense is formidable.
As is yours. I yield.
Victory goes to Sir Maxwell.
My hand. I can't feel it. So that was General of Laura. I pray never to meet her on the battlefield. There will be no quarter given today, young lord of House Wolfort.
I would expect nothing less.
Probably lost that, didn't I?
Where am I?
You're awake. And none the worse for wear, considering the blow you took from Sir Maxwell.
He was too strong for us in the end.
Today, yes. But let us keep at our training. One day, the students will surpass their master.
Let us work hard for that day, my friend.
To arms, brave warriors completed. Excellence. Yes, I will.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest.
Alright, so I think that's definitely a tournament arc. I think that qualifies for bingo. What else can we put on here? Yeah, I think just tournament arc. I'll do that in a second here.
Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Whither the rival flows. Everything's shaking.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Yikes.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
My goodness.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Lora.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
Very good. Very good.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
My goodness, what kind of wine you're
Your
getting
king
up there
honors
in the
us with his
Rockies?
generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough.
Wow.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
I gotta change that setting.
He means
I
to
apologize.
test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others.
I think I'm
I
gonna go to
hear their
Aesfrost.
opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
Okay.
At once, my lord.
So if I choose, I might make my allies mad. Not to mention the other kingdom. Tavern is now available at the encampment. Thunder Shop is now available at the encampment. Okay. So we're gonna save there. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!